This is News 4 Nashville.
My console had been opened, everything had been plumaged through, thrown out, the glove box, everything had been thrown out there.
Now our sense of safety, it's scary. You know, it's a lot of money out of pocket.
Yeah, the two women you just heard from there are only a pair of dozens of victims of recent car break-ins all across Nashville.
And this map may give you a better idea. Since June 22nd, we've reported several strings of car break-ins. They are happening in all areas of town, even impacting nurses during their shifts at a hospital.
We've also seen them in Midtown and Germantown as well. So tonight, car break-ins seem to be a persistent problem all across the metro area.
In fact, News 4 obtained the latest numbers from MMPD, and it shows so far in 2021, we've seen around 3,400 thefts from cars already. But making sure your car is not one of those targeted is tough.
Yeah, Call for Action problem solver Carice Jackman is with us right now. Let's talk about the ways people can protect themselves.
Yeah, absolutely, because it is horrible coming out and seeing that your vehicle was busted into. Now, coming to your car and seeing glass everywhere, it really does feel like you've been violated, your belongings thrown around on your ride, but we've got some things that you may want to consider. So thieves, think twice before breaking in your window and getting inside.
As you can see, it just breaks into a million little pieces.
You can say the last few days have been hectic for the workers at Safe Flight Auto Glass in Nashville.
We've probably seen an uptick, probably an extra 50, 60 this week.
Manager Peter Hicks says the holiday season seems to be the busiest time for car break-ins. But if you've watched News 4 at all over the last few weeks,
It's a lot of money out of pocket.
you know car break-ins happen all year round. So what can you do to prevent yourself from ending up with shattered glass?
As far as shattering the glass, the tint will hopefully most likely prevent it from shattering into the vehicle. Most likely it will make the glass stay together.
Keegan McGinnis and the workers at Extreme Window Tinting in Franklin have been busy too.
They're just cutting the driver and passenger doors.
Cutting window film and placing it on car windows. McGinnis says it may not stop a crook completely, but it'll definitely make it harder to get inside your ride.
The film always has an adhesive glue to it on the back of it, so whenever we put it on, that adhesive is going to really stick to the glass.
And any small deterrent can make a difference between a crook smashing your window or moving on to the next car.
There's no rhyme or reason to what the vandals do.
Now, Safe Flight tells me when it comes to having full shatterproof glass, there's really no such thing. So you got to remember, if an emergency happens, say a car accident or your car falls into some water, you've got to have ways of getting out. But in addition to not leaving valuables in your car and locking your car door, at least this is another option, Lauren.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Thank you. And